Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Healing Starts With You. I'm Tracey Van Fleet, and today I want to take you on a very personal journey, my own karmic story, and the steps I took to quantum flip it into clarity, freedom, and purpose. So if you ever felt like life is repeating the same patterns, I totally understand. Or like you're carrying old wounds that aren't even yours, then this episode is for you. By the end, you'll have a framework that's to start flipping your own karmic loops and stepping into your highest timeline. So let's dive in. So my story starts with the theme of, for many of us, that we carry the feeling of being silenced or misunderstood. So from the time I was very small, my voice was often judged, criticized, or dismissed. And there was a lot of people in my life that were very controlling. And this carried through into my life as cycles of self-doubt, absorbing other people's emotions because I'm a strong empath, and always trying to prove my worth, especially in a background as a twin. Like I always had to try to prove myself, So I call it the karmic loop, where fear and doubt repeats itself until I decided I had to flip them. So my karmic story is really about relationships, my career decisions, and even my own spiritual growth. And one of my themes was, if I just work harder, do more, or explain myself better, maybe people will finally see me. But here's the truth that I discovered. My worth was never something to prove. My voice, my wisdom, and my soul were already enough. And I just needed to learn how to claim that power for myself. And once I saw the patterns where I was carrying the fear, where I was taking other people's energy, and how I can use my gifts, I realized that I was able to flip it. So by flipping my karma, it wasn't about denial or pretending life was easy. It was about seeing the pattern clearly and stepping into my gifts, my true gifts, and collapsing an old timeline of disbelief, of not being seen, of not sharing my voice. And this is how I did it. I identified the pattern. I wrote down all the patterns that were repeating in my life. So for me, it was fear of rejection, overthinking, fear of being seen. And then I reframed it, right? So for fear of rejection, I would have the courage to speak my truth. Sometimes when I felt unworthy, I realized that I was very, very worthy to speak my truth. And then each day I did a meditation, journaling, affirmations, and I would just anchor that feeling of already being seen, whole, and aligned. And once I did this, my life started to change. And my story started to change. So the relationships that used to drain me became mirrors of growth. Career opportunities aligned with my gifts. My voice, my true voice, began to carry weight and resonated my freedom. So if you're listening and feeling stuck in your own karmic loops, here's what you can do today. Notice your repeated patterns, write them down, translate the shadows into gifts. What is this trying to teach you? Anchor into the highest frequency through meditation, which I love to do, affirmation, or you can journal. And act from your future self. Make small aligned choices today. And as you do, you start releasing old contracts. Consciously let go of what no longer serves you. So healing truly starts when you claim that you are already enough, already whole, and already aligned. The rest is simply stepping into it. So thank you for listening to Healing Starts With You. I hope my story inspires you to see your own karma, recognize your gifts, and take your first step forward towards your quantum flip. If you'd like to work with me directly, I offer soul transition sessions where we map out your karmic loops, identify your gifts, and create a personalized roadmap, roadmap for your highest timeline. Let me know in the comments below. You can always contact me on Tracey Van Fleet, okay, through Messenger. And until next time, remember, healing does start with you. Your story, your voice, your choice. Thanks again. Bye.